Bucket naked.
Please hit the gym. Please hit the gym, and the pH needs to be balanced as well.
I've been drinking. Can't keep your eyes up right now.
Hey, what's going on, y'all? Welcome back. It's JLP here with JLerone Presents. You guys, go ahead, hit that like button, subscribe, share. It helps the channel grow. Where to begin? Hey, you guys, I know y'all have heard about Jason Whitlock, what he said about Joy Taylor with the big cams and the big cans and the peanut butter skin. So of course we know he's been taking a lot of people been going in on him about that, right? Cam Newton, Willie D, out here simping for Joy Taylor, decided to attack Jason Whitlock, right, off of what he said, saying that he has no right to talk about Joy that way. Like, since I guess Whitlock is, overweight, and I guess they consider him unattractive, that how dare he talk about Joy that way? Like he can't get Joy. Joy would never mess with him and things like that, right? Childish, immature talking points, right? Let's go ahead and get into it, you guys. We're going to listen to Willie D go in, and then I want to look at what Cam had to say. But like I said, man, this is nobody talked about what Whitlock said, right? As far as, the atmosphere at Fox Sports and things like that. Since Jason Whitlock worked for him, he was there with Joy Taylor, so he knew the atmosphere of that station, right? Of things that was going on. So yeah, so he's perfectly, capable of saying what he's saying. And the thing is, where did Whitlock lie? Where did he lie when he talked about Joy? Right? She do got big cans. She is cute, right? She does look good. But I guess since in their eyes, he's not attractive enough, he doesn't fit the quota of, he don't fit the stereotype of these women when they say they want 6 foot, over 6 foot, tall, dark, and handsome. He's got to be, he got to work out. He has to be built and all that. So since Whitlock doesn't look like that, how dare he say what he said? You know what I'm saying? So I guess it's crazy. It's just go ahead. Let's go ahead and get into it, man. Because I'll talk about another 10 minutes about this before we even get into the video. But let's go ahead and get into it. Like, subscribe, share. It helps the channel grow. Fair use, fair use. And this is Willie D.
What's up, family? Jason Whitlock has stuck his big fat foot in his big fat mouth again. What did he say this time? Well, regarding the Fox Sports 1 debacle involving Joy Taylor and a lawsuit filed against her by her hairstylist, Jason said that he stayed away from Joy because of her big racks that she showed off constantly. He said, man, I know myself, so, I know what I'm capable of. Really? So you really think you had a chance. Perhaps if you had...
Now, where in that statement did Whitlock say that he had a chance with Joy? He just said he knows what he's capable of, meaning he might say something inappropriate, right? Or he might do something inappropriate. You don't, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Willie D's speculating. He's speculating and he's making it into something that is not, I guess, just to get out here and talk down to another black man. That's what it looks like to me. And trying to make himself look good in the eyes of Joy Taylor, like he's, you know, the super simp that he's, you know, definitely coming off simping.
This is for the Simps at the academies. Listen to your mama play. Fuck what your daddy say. Yeah. Nigga, you a simp. Simp. Nigga, you a simp. Yeah.
Had some real paper, like if you was papered up, you know, if you was like the man with the clout, like if you was in Charles Dixon's position, perhaps, you know. Allow me to step in as Joy's counsel and respond to this statement by Jason Whitlock. Joy Taylor vehemently denies any attraction whatsoever to Buffalo Butt, aka the Walrus, aka Ham Hock Man. It is repulsive to even think that she would ever stoop to such a level. Yeah, you know, she's shown her racks off, but only to those who were deserving. Under no circumstances, under absolute no circumstances, would Joy Taylor ever remotely consider giving Jason Ham Hock a shot in hell. He isn't qualified. In fact, even if he offered $1.5 million, the number that Skip was trying to trick for, that number would be turned down immediately. It's just...
But where who said that Whitlock was trying to offer her money to sleep with? Jason didn't even talk about sleeping with her, right? You see where I'm going with this? It's like he's just on here talking about nothing. What's the point? You know, he and Willie D even said himself, she's got big cans and she looked good. Everybody knows that. So nobody's talking about what Whitlock said. You know what I'm saying? It's just they just ad hominems attack, right? Ad hominem attacks. Not talking about, not addressing the argument, not addressing what Whitlock actually said. They're just going in on him saying that he has no shot in hell in getting with Joy Taylor. That's their whole argument, which is dumb as fuck, right? Doesn't have anything to do with what Whitlock was talking about. Like I said, not even talking about how she's using the Me Too movement to try to get, Charlie Dickinson, taken out. You know what I'm saying? If things don't go her way, because she even said that if things don't go my way, I can just say, tell FS1 that Charlie Dickinson, pushed up on me. You know what I'm saying? Basically, Me Tooing him. They don't care about that. All they want to do is make fun of Whitlock, saying you ain't got no chance in hell of getting it. Stupid, it's childish.
It's too big of a risk to put on her conscience. To know that big old mass of stank was lying on top of her would be enough to send her into a psych ward where she would have to forfeit all money gained throughout the years to get treatment. And furthermore, any more statements from this guy, Jason Ham Hock, will be met with full resistance. We will also be asking the court to grant us $25 million for Joy's pain and suffering at the thought of Jason Whitlock having his slimy coon hands on her.
Coon? Ain't that a white supremacist word? Ain't that a white? Why do black folks always like calling other black folks coons, Uncle Toms, which they use that wrong anyway. But you know what I'm saying? Sellouts and all that. We're the first ones to sprout white supremacy words, but then want to say we for black people. Yet this is another black man dogging out another one get along, right?
That's it. Jason Whitlock, come on, man. You ain't that dude. You ain't never been that dude. You've always had to pay for it, you know? So I don't know why you was trying to avoid it if you saying that she got what she got because she slept her way to the top. If it's all about money, why don't you just offer some money like you normally do when you trick? I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it. He's just trying to inject himself into the conversation.
Ain't that what you doing, Willie D? Right? Isn't that what Willie D doing? Because what he's talking about has nothing to do with what Jason talked about. Now, if Willie D really wanted to talk about what Jason Whitlock said, he would address what Whitlock said as far as, you know, her sleeping her way to the top. But he's not even talking about that. All Willie D has done so far is admit that she got some big cans and she looked good.
He trying to act like he had a chance. He didn't have a chance in hell. In fact, when he went to talking about her big racks, Joe was like, what about your big racks? Jason Whitlock always trying to act like he's that dude. He is not that dude. He is the dude that hate on that dude. You know, he is the dude that hate on the dude. That's who Jason Whitlock is. Trying to talking about she's having conversations and she's in the room with these guys who know all about sports and, you know, have this wealth of knowledge about sports like he's one of those guys. No, that's not you, dude. What you have is a bunch of opinions. You have a bunch of unsubstantiated opinions that most people disagree with. And I'm talking about most people who actually know sports and who has played sports at a high level. Most of them disagree with your assessments. So how is it that you're qualified to put yourself in the same room as these people who are supposed?
So in order for him to be credible, everybody has to agree with what he says, right? So if somebody disagrees with you, then that means you don't know what you're talking about. If you're not going to please everybody, you know what I'm saying? Everybody knows Whitlock's credentials when it comes to sports. He played D1 ball. You know what I'm saying? He worked, you know, at FS1 and he did some stuff before, but he worked his way up to get to where he's at now. So because somebody disagrees with you and your take and your opinion, that means you're not credible. All right, you know what? Let's go ahead and get to Cam.
Look a little different because we're at a new studio for the new year. Now, with that being said, let's talk about this Fox Sports accusation or this lawsuit that is a big deal.
It is. So the lawsuit go deep, Boog. All right, so a former Fox Sports hairstylist, Noshin Faraji, has filed a lawsuit against Fox Sports, FS1, Executive Vice President Charlie Dixon, Skip Bayless, and co-host Joy Taylor. All right, so the lawsuit entails allegations with sexual harassment and unwanted advancement and physical contact. So it's really murky in FS1 right now. And so with this, it's a lot of stuff going on. Some stuff might be true. Some stuff may not be true. May be true and may not be true.
Yeah.
So we here to pretty much talk about it and give more detail on what's going on.
So let me say this, because I don't want to be mute to the real issue here. And my issue, personal issue, is that where's the public statement from Fox Sport? Because I'll say it like this. It's not fun when the rabbit got the gun.
That's true.
Or same thing, make you laugh,
Make you cry.
Now, if this was LeBron James, if this was Cam Newton, if this was Steph Curry, if this was Michael Jordan, if this was Odell Beckham, if this was Justin Jefferson, Joe Burrow, any type of sexual harassment in any magnitude, Fox Sport, ABC, Disney, ESPN, they will be covering and be wanting a statement, and that's my issue. Where's the statement, Fox, FS1, Fox? I don't care, and we haven't heard from it. This accusation.
You're right, and I agree with that. Now, this part where Cam was talking makes perfect sense. Where's the where's the you know what I'm saying, the accountability? Where's the the interview of y'all coming out talking about this? You know what I'm saying? Say something, right? Because when what's old boy from Boston Celtics was Emi Udoka? Ain't that his name? The one that was I guess engaged or dating Nia Long, and he slept with the executive's wife. You know what I'm saying? So that they came out with the statement quick on that, right? The Boston Celtics did. They came out with a statement. So where's FS1 with their statements? That's something that, he makes a good point. Nobody's talking about it. They're trying to push it, I guess, up under the rug. I don't know. Maybe I don't know what they're doing, but that's a good point. FS1 hasn't came out and said anything about it. So let's go ahead and listen to what else he has to say. But he's going to go in on Jason Whitlock too.
Came out on Sunday night.
Yeah.
It's Wednesday. Hello.
And it's so deep, and the details are there.
There's a lot of accusations that have been filed. Yes?
Yeah.
And there's a list of them. You have names like Charlie Dixon. You have names like Skip Bayless. You have names like Joy Taylor. We have Emmanuel Achos of the world, and even mentions of a Shannon Sharp. Now, granted, these are still accusations, but yet we have not heard a statement, a public statement, or more information for the public. Where is that at? And granted, I have to speak on behalf of the athletes, because if an athlete was ever charged or accusations, Deshaun Watson, you got to speak out on it. I'm like, we haven't heard from anybody, and it's almost been swept under the rug. And I say that because there have been shows and nobody's speaking on it, or speaking very brief, and that ain't good enough. This is a serious matter. This is damn near, it is a part of the Me Too movement, where executives use their power in ways that corrupts the workplace environment. And we haven't heard anything from that. That's my issue. So if we're going to hold athletes to a standard, we got to also hold the networks and the executives to that same standard.
And those hosts, if an athlete would have done something, they would have been the first person to speak out and go against it and asking for a statement. Instead, they have cut their comments off on social.
Correct.
Nobody has done anything.
Deleted content.
Exactly.
It's all,
and they have moved on just like it never happened.
So we have to, we owe a service to people to have information. And I must also respect that it's still accusations. But FS1, where's the statements and how do you fend yourself? Now, granted, anything in the court of law has its restraints. You know what I'm saying? I just know if I was in this situation, that's where your publicist has to make a statement. You have to do certain things, and I'm not getting that same energy, or I don't feel like they're being held accountable. And it's subjective for me to say. I just haven't heard it. You know what I'm saying? Now, with this lawsuit kind of coming into or having light shed on it, you have the Jason Whitlocks of the world to say certain things as well. What did he say?
I know what I'm capable of. And that big rack of hers that she showed off constantly, it's just, and that peanut butter skin with that big rack. Like, Jay, keep
He's
your
not lying.
Okay. Hey, Jason Whitlock. Hey, my guy. No, you're not my guy. Guy, come here. You're not that guy, pal. You're not. That big rack of hers, that's inappropriate. That butter skin, that's inappropriate. Like, bro, you're not that guy. So to comment on something like this, bro, stay in your lane. Whether Joy did what she did, the accusations are true or not, stay in your lane, Jason. All right? Because, bro, like, you're having an outer body experience, and it's time for me to put you back in your body to let you know, bro, you're not that guy, pal.
Yeah.
So whether you want to speak on your 2 cents or not, keep it. Please do.
This shit is ridiculous, man. Why can't Jason speak on it when he obviously worked at Fox Sports? He obviously worked with Joy Taylor. They tried to put her on his show, and he said that it didn't go well. He didn't want her, right? And for good reason. She brings nothing. She has no value. So why can't he speak on it? And like I said, this ain't about what he has to say about Joy. It's about the fact that he commented on her, I guess, he commented on her rack, her cans, right? And the fact that these guys are using it as an opportunity to simp for Joy Taylor. That's all it is. They just using this as an opportunity to go in on Whitlock, simp for Joy Taylor, say, hey, ladies, I'm on your side.
This is for the Simps at the academies. Listen to your mama pray. Fuck what your daddy say. Yeah. Nigga, you a simp. Yeah. Simp. Nigga, you a simp. Yeah.
Because to be honest, nobody. What reason would Cam have? What reason would Willie D have to go in on Whitlock saying, "Well, how dare you say that? How dare you talk about her like that?" When none of them have worked with Joy Taylor. Cam ain't worked for Fox Sports 1. Willie D ain't worked for Fox Sports 1. None of them have no experience with working with Joy Taylor. So why? What's the point in them coming in caping for this woman? Right? And that's exactly what they're doing. They're caping for. For what reason? Y'all want some brownie biscuits, some Scooby snacks? What? I mean, make it make sense.
Because no, it ain't that.
But I wanted to ask you a question too for Joy Taylor. Not saying the allegations are true, but how would one move around in the industry now as a host to be taken serious, and for people like Jason Whitlock not to make these statements about them? Like when I see you, it's like, oh, I know what she about. Let me say what I say.
I remember having a conversation with my lady, and she brought up a point that I never really considered. Is there's a such thing as pretty girl privilege, but there's also a thing where you have pretty girl exclusion.
Elaborate.
You see what I'm saying? So like when you're a pretty girl, it's hard for people to take you serious because your physique looks a certain type of way, because your face looks a certain type of way. And that's just the truth.
So they see you before they hear you.
They that. Okay. And it's sometimes unfortunate because you can be a very attractive person, Joy, Molly, Jazz, multiple other, talent that's on ESPN and Fox. And what do you tell them? Just because you're a pretty girl, you're not qualified? Or if you do get this job, you only got it because you slept with somebody? That's bullshit. Yeah. That's bullshit.
But Joy did. Joy did sleep with somebody. She slept with Dix. And even, like I said, all this, even if it's not, from what I understand, even around Fox Sports, there were rumors of her telling people how she has power, and if things go left, she could use the Me Too movement. So I don't know if that's true or not, but I'm just saying, right? I'm just saying. Now we know not everybody gets into a certain position because they sleep with somebody. A lot of them get into certain positions because they actually know what they're doing. But there's a big but in this. Enjoy Taylor's case. I mean, come on now. You got to call it what it is.
Bullshit. And no matter how you look, no matter what color your skin is, the job should go to the person who's most deserving of the job, no matter how you look, right? So Joy, is she a very attractive woman? Absolutely. And it's not for me to make inappropriate statements, Jason, by saying that rack. Like, bro, come on, bro. Like, all right, let's put it like this, since we wanted to get personal. Like, yo, who you fucking? Who you sleeping with?
What she look like?
But why do we have, what does that matter? So because he said what he said about her physique, now we got to go into who he fucking? What does that have to? Why are these guys so upset because he said what he said about Joy Taylor? Why are they coming to her defense like this, right? It's almost like when Kamala was, campaigning and people were saying, they not rocking with her, and they threw out Ricky Smiley, threw out Steve Harvey and D.L. Hughley, to try to rein everybody back into the Democratic plantation, saying you need to vote for Kamala or else you ain't black, or you need to vote for Kamala. We gonna stop messing with you. We're not gonna deal with you anymore. You can't come to the cookout. You can't come to the family reunions and you can't come to Thanksgiving. You know what I'm saying? It was just a whole bunch of BS. They threw everybody out there saying, vote for her or, you ain't black. That's basically what they were saying. So this sounds like kind of the same thing geared towards Jason Whitlock. How dare you come at Molly? I mean, not Molly, but damn. How dare you come at Joy Taylor? How dare you come at Joy Taylor? And if you do, we go question your manhood now.
Like, bring her to the forefront, him to the forefront, because now you got to be open in these.
Yeah, he's got to be. Huh?
You know what I'm saying? And it ain't no shade, but I'm just keeping it a bug. Yeah. This is a person who's, bro, like been a villain in the industry for years. So I'm like, bro, we want to see her, him, whoever. I'm not judging you, bro. I'm just saying, don't say no inappropriate things like that and not be questioned about that. But also too, from the talent standpoint, the Joys, the Mollys, the girls or the females who are attractive, that doesn't mean that they aren't talented or the right person for the job, because it took me to appreciate Molly Karam even more by working with her and understanding she's a fucking beast. Yeah. The way she's able to tee up certain individuals, the Ryan Clarks, the Stephen A. Smiths, the Shannon Sharps, the Mad Dogs of the world, like that's a talent that requires a certain individual to know. Yeah. Very professional, very, I come here to work and I do my job at a high level. So let's not get distracted by how she looked rather than what she's actually bringing to the table, because she's a definite game changer for sure, as well as Joy.
So I have to ask you from that perspective, all right, from that side, but from the side of the owner cam, the boss cam, right? And so you have this boss as the executive vice president, Charlie Dixon, even though they are allegations. Mm-hmm. How do you, as a boss, an owner, a president,
a person who has high regards, but you also have to walk with integrity? Yes,
and right? That's what I'm saying. Even when you have employees that are of the opposite sex, how do you walk in integrity, and how do you set the environment for that?
Bro, first and foremost, people who know me and who work alongside with me, last year I made a very important hire for my production company, and hiring a female in Kristen Myers, who is a female, very attractive, but I've never crossed the line. And understanding she didn't get it because she looked good. She got it because she deserved to get that opportunity. Yeah. Right? And you see it oftentimes in the industry where people can get boxed out by like, dang, she looked good. So what you gonna do for me? You won't do that to a male. No. But in my position, you have to make sure that you're always cognizant of the workplace environment. There's been multiple times where I've had to have exclusive conversations, right? Just me and Kristen, right? There's been opportunity or times where I had to make sure that she's comfortable as well as I'm comfortable. Mm-hmm. And this is the thing too. I want to make damn sure that I'm being held accountable to the potentials of what it could look like and also.
Okay, yeah, so that's pretty much it. I mean, we all know that there are women out there who can stand on their square, who knows what they're doing, and you know what I'm saying, deservedly so. They should be put in the positions if they know how to, if they're good, if they know what they're doing, right? If they're qualified for those positions. So yeah, they should be put in those positions. Not based on looks or anything like that, but just based on, if they're qualified or not. We know that, right? But again, you have women who are going to use their looks. They're pretty privileged. You know what I'm saying? They're going to do some unethical things to get on top. And again, they might have knowledge. They just want to be fast tracked, so to speak, right? So, just cause a woman just cause a woman knows the business, just because she knows what she's doing, she might know sports. She might know the history and stuff like that and stats. And also, because of her looks and everything, she still might sleep her way to the top as well. You know what I'm saying? So you can look at, there's a lot of ways you can look at it. Let's just put it that way. But when you have something like what happened with Joy and all the allegations, and like you said, they need to come out and speak on that. Something needs to be said. But as far as to attack Whitlock just off of him saying the obvious, why he wouldn't work with her, why she was a distraction to him, why what causes people like Cam and Willie D just to come out and cape for this woman, right? That's what it is. That's the whole thing behind. That's the whole question. That's the big question. Why are they caping? Is that they don't like Whitlock? They just so disgusted at Whitlock, or is it that they want favor from Joy? Or they want favor from other people, other women to see them, supporting Joy Taylor, right? You got to ask yourself, what's in it for them? What's in it for Cam? What's in it for Willie D? Is it just to come out and badmouth Jason? Or is it so people can see that they're trying to lift Joy Reid up? I mean, not Joy. God damn it, I got to keep, Joy Taylor. You know what I'm saying? Or are they trying to, lift up Joy Taylor? Which one is it? Do they? But again, why ain't nobody talking about how she's trying to Me Too Charlie Dixon? Right? That's the big. You know what I'm saying? That's what people should be talking about. You know what I mean? That should be the big question right there. Why are you trying to Me Too this dude? Nobody's talking about that. Everybody's talking about, well, y'all hear what Jason Whitlock said? And don't nobody know if Skip offered this Norsheen lady $1.5 million to sleep with her either. We don't know about it. Could have happened, couldn't have happened. Don't know. Like I said, that's why nobody's come out and said anything. You know what I'm saying? We don't know if she has recordings or anything of that. So it's just right now it's her word against his. You know what I'm saying? And more likely, Fox Sports might just go ahead and settle just to make all this shit go away. Cause you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of it is hearsay, but a lot of it is something to really consider, right? As far as the what we see with Joy Taylor. You know what I mean? Especially with the whole Me Too thing. So yeah, it's crazy. But like I said, this shit with Cam, this stuff with Cam and Willie D coming after Jason off of what he said, it's crazy. It's crazy, right? And I think I heard somebody say that Godfrey weighed in on it too, going in on Whitlock. How dare you? How dare you talk about her big cans? I mean, what did he say? He didn't say nothing that wasn't true. So yeah, but man, it's too much sensitivity. Y'all guys need to calm the fuck down, man. Quit simping out.
This is for the Simps at the academies. Listen to your mama pray. Fuck what your daddy say. Yeah. Nigga, you a simp. Simp. Nigga, you a simp. Yeah.
Shout out to Dennis Berlin and the Blizzard King. Yo, this is from way back. I don't even think he used that anymore. But you guys go ahead, hit the like button, subscribe, share, helps the channel grow. Comment down below. Let me know what you guys think. Be good to yourselves, you guys. By all means, let's be good to one another. And I will catch you in the next one. Peace out.
Buck you naked.
Please hit the gym. Please hit the gym, and the pH needs to be balanced.
I've been drinking. Can't keep